Time to cross to Dheepthika Laurent, who is at the board, crunching the numbers for us throughout the night. We heard the leader of the left on France 24 a short while ago, Jean-Luc Melenchon, say, "Make me your prime minister." Now, and as you heard those supporters of Marine Le Pen say, they're looking ahead to parliamentary elections. What do exit polls tell us?
Well, Francois, we really have seen how these French presidential elections have redrawn the political landscape in France. Have a look at this. Gone are the traditional right-wing and left-wing parties, at least for the moment. These are the three major parties in France. You have Emmanuel Macron's centrist party, you have Marine Le Pen's far-right party, and you have Jean-Luc Melenchon's far-left party. Now, what's clear is that Emmanuel Macron now, with his 58% or so a majority, will find it very hard to govern without a majority in parliament, something that we've been talking about a lot this evening. Now, this is where it gets interesting. This is where this man comes in, Jean-Luc Melenchon. He came third in the French presidential elections, and he's already looking ahead to those parliamentary elections in June. And when you look at the kind of people who are voting for him, well, that's where it gets really interesting. Have a look at this. Jean-Luc Melenchon's voters are very varied. Sure, he's very popular among young people, but he's also got quite a bit of support in the 50 to 70 age bracket. When it comes to education, 43% of people who support Jean-Luc Melenchon are college graduates, but it's pretty spread across the three brackets. And finally, when it comes to income, bearing in mind that 2,000 euros as a monthly income is roughly considered the median income here in France, well, that's pretty widespread. He's very popular with the low to mid-income earners, but he's also got almost 40% support in mid to top level income earners as well. And this is really interesting now because we're looking ahead to those parliamentary elections. And one thing that's really interesting is that our polling partners, Ipsos, have been asking Mélenchon voters the reason they voted for Emmanuel Macron. And look at this figure here. 91% said they voted principally to prevent Marine Le Pen from winning in this second round. This was not a vote of conviction, clearly. And this is why this is why Jean-Luc Melenchon senses this opportunity ahead of the parliamentary elections. He's already calling on his voters to help elect him prime minister in those parliamentary elections, because what could happen is Emmanuel Macron could find himself without a parliamentary majority, being forced really to share power with a prime minister from another party. And indeed, this seems something that Mélenchon's voters certainly want. Around 56% of French voters say they want Emmanuel Macron's party to lose the parliamentary elections and be forced into this power-sharing agreement with another party. Of this 56%, 84% were Mélenchon voters. So you really do see where Jean-Luc Mélenchon's voters are going and what they want ahead of these parliamentary elections, François.
Dheepthika Laurent, many thanks.